We have a micrometer here, so we are supposed to read off this reading. Okay, let me zoom in onto the scale. Okay, first of all, we read from the main scale. Okay, this is 0, this is 0.5 mm, 1 mm, 1.5 mm, 2 mm, 2.5 mm. Okay, so from the main scale, we read off 2.5 mm. And we see that there's still a small portion here that we have to read off. Okay, so this small portion, we can read it off from the circular scale. So this is 20, this is 25. So we want the marking that is in line with this horizontal line here. So this will be 23. Okay, 20, 21, 22, 23, which is in line with this horizontal line. So this small part, it will be 0.23 mm. So the total reading that we get, it should be 2.73 mm. Okay, so the answer should be B. This is a distance time graph. So the gradient of a distance time graph will give us the speed. And the gradient is equivalent to the steepness of the slope. So we can actually separate this into three portions. Portion X, we see that the steepness is increasing, so the gradient is increasing. That means that the speed is increasing. Portion Y is a straight line, so the speed is constant. And portion Z, at this part, the distance is constant, so the gradient is 0, so speed is equal to 0. Okay, so with this information, we can look at the option. Okay, which statement is correct? At X, the car is not accelerating. Okay, this is wrong because as the speed is increasing, the car must be accelerating. At Y, the car has uniform acceleration. This is wrong. The car has constant speed. So if the speed is constant, it cannot be accelerating. At Z, the car has uniform speed. Okay, this is wrong because at Z, the car is not moving at all. Okay, so the answer is D. At Z, the car is at rest. Okay, we have a pushing force of 30 Newton on this block, and there's a frictional force of 10 Newton. So we can say that the resultant force is equal to 30 minus 10, that will be 20 Newton. And the mass of the block is given as 20 kg. So using the formula, resultant force is equal to ma, acceleration is equal to resultant force divided by the mass, that will be 20 divided by 20, we will get 1 meter per second square. Answer B. Okay, when we talk about the position of center of gravity, right, it will affect the stability. And in order for the object to be more stable, the position for the center of gravity must be as low as possible. So when it's as low as possible, the lorry is more stable. Answer D. Okay, for this question, we have to use the formula for kinetic energy. That will be Ke is equal to half mv squared. So we are given the kinetic energy, we are given the speed, and we want to find out what is the mass. So the mass will be equal to 2 times Ke divided by v squared. So that will be 2 times 1800 divided by 30 squared. And we will get the answer as 4 kg. C.